80 of this Let's Play series. We are playing Thea the Awakening. In the last episode we have started to just build up some equipment, and we are waiting for those. So we are just going to circle around here a little bit and look for just random things. And there's nothing here to look for, so we will just go ahead and...
You travel along the beaten path, through the dried-up plains that remain a constant reminder of Thea's sad fate. From a distance, your scouts spot a small campfire, and report that there is a lonesome old man sitting there. The scouts have confirmed that there are no other creatures to be seen, nor does the old man hold any visible weapons. In fact, they report only a small bundle and a stick.
Let's approach.
You approach the campfire, and the old man is just as the scouts reported. Old, ragged, with none else than a small bundle and a walking stick.
We don't
He
want
is,
his
in fact,
stuff.
lying by the fire, and clearly very weak. He looks... You examine the man, and find no physical wounds, but it is clear he is dying, probably just from old age. The old man smiles and bows his head.
Thank you. It is not often you see kindness these days. My story is nothing if not predictable. I had people, they died. I did not, and so I have been walking Thea alone, looking for ways to live. I'm too old to settle in a new place. In fact, I have sat here waiting for death to take me. So you see, you truly have nothing to take from me. But because you were kind, here, have this map. It may lead you to some treasures that are beyond my grasp.
With his last words, the old man falls quiet and closes his eyes. His breath becomes shallow, and you think his time has come.
Let's sit with him until the end.
Among a lot of useless rubbish, you discover a few gems and a map with a location marked upon it. It's not too far from here.
It is indeed not too far from here. So we'll go there.
You see a large stone tower sticking out of the landscape like a grey withered thumb. As you get closer, you see that much of the building has crumbled over the years, but the stone looks very solid and, more importantly, it is already cut into manageable chunks. As you approach the tower carefully, you see that some of the stones move in unnatural ways, and you soon discover that there are at least several rockers, small stone creatures rummaging around the place. You know that these little ones are trolls which are rarely found alone. True enough, you notice that one pile of stones looks different from the rest, and is likely a sleeping Papa Rock Troll.
Let's attack it, and let's just all resolve.
You win, and you are now free to take as much stone as you can.
Let's go ahead and take the
You
stones.
use your tools and gather the stones.
And that is nice. We do want the moonstone. I'm not even sure if there's a deposit of it, or we just have to somehow gain it like that to adventures. Okay, let's go ahead and end our turn. And we have some more research. And we can get gold, some wood, enchanted bones, spider silk, let's go through these rock branches, because we still have not found any stone deposit except for some clay, I believe, or sandstone. Okay, obsidian would be nice. And I'm guessing this would be moonstone up here. Find some quartz. Ah, look at that, obsidian over here. That is... oh, that's a goblin army. This is the area where we were going to come visit. And we probably will do that as soon as we get some of our tools. Let's go visit this treasure.
You find the remnants of a great old city in ruins. The mysteries it holds could be...
Search it.
You were about to move some rubble that obstructed an...
This for more
You
rock
beat
trolls.
the enemy and find a hidden treasury nearby.
That looks pretty cool. I can dismantle it for materials. Okay. So we have built a whole bunch of these. Let's just come back, drop our stuff off.
You come across a dead body lying in some sort of ditch. The corpse.
Search the
You
body.
search the corpse and find some of its belongings still intact. Now that you take the time to look at the scene,
Let's fight a giant.
you stay and wait and see a huge hut.
Let's just auto-resolve this as well.
You defeat the giant. You find it was carrying a bag with some minerals.
That's pretty wild. Let's end our turn. Make our way back here. Let's transfer stuff over. Let's quickly transfer these over. Keep that. $15, $19, $13, $18. Drop these off. That off. Drop these things off. 8, 2, 11, 2, 11, 3. Drop that off. 23, 2. 210, 260. Drop that off. Let's drop the tree gathering off. Go and pick up the 5 and the 4. Okay, I don't think there's any equipment that they need for this, so let's oh, we're out of movement anyway. Let's enter in here. Then let's just head up to the giant area. Some nesting over here, but let's just slowly make our way up this way.
men slept well this night. Some of the women, well, they sleep very, very well. Visited thusly by a bybedder perching by their bedside, the women's dreams are filled with passion and desire, burning their bodies like a red flare.
Let's go with the blue choice.
An old wives' tale talks about the Pozilosnik, known as the bybedder, a fiendishly handsome house demon, said to visit the good-hearted young women and lure them onto the path of corruption. In truth, the bybedder is not fussed about the goodness of his betrothed ones, and it is not so much a path of corruption he leads to, it is more a death by passion that fills him with power.
Let's ward
Those
it
under
off.
the demon's seductive spell will still have to try to free themselves from his clutches, but their fight should now be much easier.
Do so. Let's auto-resolve it.
The task was not easy, but it seems you outsmarted your opponent. After indulging in a night of unspoiled pleasure and ecstasy, you managed to use the heights of your passion to strike down the bybedder and banish him from your bedchambers. The demon runs off, but he has a huge smile on his face, and so do the women who fought him. A child is found in the village the next day.
Not only did we win a child, everyone seemed to gain 2 attractiveness and 2 will, which is great. It's a blessing of magic, I think. And I just noticed that the music volume is really loud again. It's interesting that it doesn't always keep the setting. So around here we do want to be quite cautious, because we don't want to run into the Mroki. Can we get anything? So let's just sleep.
The night is quiet and calm, but you feel the grumbling of the earth and you fear you know earthquakes to be. There is a series of distant thuds and groans, then several short yet violent rhythmic shakes.
There's only giants
People
around here.
have discovered tracks of some game. They lead deeper into the land, so only those who know their trade should follow, lest they spook the prey.
Let's go
Your
hunting.
hunters follow the trail and come across a boar sounder. They soon discover a small flock of boar piglets. Knowing how dangerous wild boar sows are, they try to retreat, but it is too late. An angry territorial mother is charging you all.
Let's fight these. And let's auto-resolve.
You defeat the boars. Their meat will feed your village well.
This is a group of goblin boss. Let's just attack. I'll resolve that. And then there was a 2 skull one over here. These are the planetic. I don't think we've encountered them yet. It's interesting, it's Planetic's Horde. So I'm guessing they are going to be pretty difficult. Blood bees and grace bees, I think we're going to take these on. And since we are near here, let's camp and get some exotic fruit. And the other thing about this is we can equip our people with gathering tools. The reason it makes it easier is it allows us to sort. By not sort, but see who is actually doing all these things. Let's look at, so Pacos Lava and then everyone else. Okay. So Pakoslava should get the 6 gathering tool, or 5 gathering at least. She should get a 4. He should get a 4. He should get a 4. Can she? No, it's too heavy for her. So drag these guys off. Then we take these guys next. I don't think the shade can actually use anything. Not the bouquet. This is going to be too heavy for him as well. So with that in mind, let's go ahead and reset all this. Let's just get these guys in. And we should be able to gather quite a bit, like 50 of these. That's a giant. That is the Mroki. Let's just begin combat. So that's the Mroki himself, doing 115 damage. And has 360 something hits. So we need to do 180 plus a turn for 2 turns before he attacks in order to have any kind of chance. I don't think we have any high level confusion that will actually matter. 18 is the highest we have. So first action 5, 7, 11, 12, 8. So we have pretty high first action. And we need to get out 100 and let's say 190 hits out front, plus something like 120 shields, 130 shield, so that people don't die. So basically we need to get 4 cards out front at least. This is 65. That's another 50. 52, so that together is 120. 170. And 100. Okay. So let's play out the 4 attacking cards. One, 2, so this is 65 plus 52. We're going to get this one out, I think. Oh, we get a shade out. That's another almost 50 point. Let's get this guy out first. Okay, so again, this is 150. We need another 40. Let's see what else they have. Yeah, these guys are more manageable. Still very, very much dangerous, but more manageable. Now I'm looking at how much I can shield this guy to get up to the 130 mark. That's 30, not 30, that's 60. $20, $90, $100. So that would do that. So let's go ahead and send some of these cards out front. We use him for shielding. Potentially we can just pile on the shieldings. Oh no, these guys do a lot of damage. We need to kill them too. So we don't know what these guys are capable of. So need to get this to 130. That. I'm doing this in the wrong order. That's fine, we just need to get another 60 something hits out front. It's 18, 14. Let's take the 18. Okay, so we need to send another 60 or something. Well, let's just count, make sure that there's 360, we need about 185. So far we have 52, 51, that's 103, 110, 146, 148. So we need another 40 points. So this will do. That's too high level for us to send out. No, it's not. Of course, he can only tank, or she can only tank that one hit. Everything else down afterward. So she'll kill that one. But we need to worry about these. First action 12. So these two guys that we need to worry about, which deal a collective like 60 something damage a piece, 120 something damage. Just counter one of their cards. Let's just bring her up. And see if we can give her enough hits to handle one of these. So 30, 40, 46. That's fine. I just need her to handle that and not die. Shield 3, shield 14. I don't think this makes any difference if we don't do it right. So I have first action of 11, bunch of 6 and 12. Send them all up front. because anyone that we free up will be able to help with these. So the most damage we can do, I'm sorry this is taking so much deliberation, but it's just a really tough fight and I do not want anyone to die. So I take this one for example. Basically I can send 3 guys up. And I want that to add up to another 190 or so points. Because so far we have 49 plus 51 over here, that's 100 even, 152, 180, 288, 90, 197, so we need another 170 or so. $170. Out of 3 cards. This is the most damaging card we have. Not going to worry about first action 6 too much. Because we can only send out 3 cards. Why can only we send out 3 cards? Because we send, let's say, this guy out front, and he himself do more damage than the support action would be. This is the only one who cannot send anyone out front. Oh, we could do 7. So this one, send him out front. This one of these will be able to send him out front. Support 7, support 11, support 4. So let's support him. Him out front. This one can support 12. Him out front. The last one is level 12, and the most damage we can do here is probably this one at 30. No, we're gonna do 31 over here. Let's just go ahead and bring our shield, and then bring out the rest of these cards. Okay, fingers crossed. This is going to be an epic fight. So we'll kill the Mroki off, right? Kill the first shade. Take that hit. Take a second hit. And I think we'll survive unscathed. Now that's a fight. Whew. Wow. I'm glad I recorded that. That was a fight, and I'm glad I didn't auto a runaway. That was very
As you look
enjoyable.
around and admire the world, you see something of interest in the distance.
Take a
You
closer
spot
look.
the outlines of a tall tower on the horizon. Who knows what it may hold?
Okay. So now I feel a whole lot better. Like a whole lot better. Because we've managed to take down the Mroki. And I was very much worried about that. It was still a very close fight, but it's doable. So I don't think I can do better than that this episode, so thank you very much for watching. Have a nice day. Bye bye.